Thank you all for coming from the bottom of my heart, Michelle's heart, Chris and Marisa, for joining us in Arizona. We know it was a commitment to make it here. It's not easy. It's not the closest place in the world. It is one of the greatest places in the world. And we love having you come here, and we appreciate the commitment you made, all of you, honestly, from the bottom of our heart, to make it here to this event. It means a lot to all of us. I want to take this a little bit and just start with kind of the beginning. Marisa was born on 9/8/86. She was our second child. And the first child, my wife was about right around 100 pounds at the time that she conceived our first child. For whatever reason, the dude decided to become 9 pounds, 6 ounces. My wife started at 100 pounds. She gained 50 pounds. She doubled her body weight. So he was not coming out. That just wasn't going to happen. He was looking down like this. There's no way you're squeezing me through this. Yes. So, needless to say, thanks to medical advances in science and everything else, we got him out. There's a reason I'm going here, and that's because just a few months later, like 2 months after Ryan was born, somehow, I don't know how this stuff works. Michelle's pregnant again. It's like, holy crap, really? Anyway, this time we're prepared. So the doctors, in all their wisdom and everything, decide, yeah, we're not going to do that again. She's probably going to be 46 pounds, and you'll never deliver her naturally, so we're just going to set a date. So they do, they set a date. And we drive to the hospital with our 12-pack of beer and our bread cups, like every redneck, walnut-free person does, to have the baby delivered. Somebody really screwed up. They took Marisa out. She's not quite fully baked. Tremendous commotion. Doctors are scrambling, nurses are scrambling. Michelle's sitting there behind the curtain. I'm going, what the? I don't know. And they whisk her away. Lungs aren't developed, can't breathe on her own. We got some pretty serious issues here.
I was fat though.
You weren't quite fat yet. I'll get to that. Let me tell the story. It's my turn right now. Anyway, needless to say, after a little bit of a struggle, some ventilators, some heaters, some who knows what, week or two go by, Marisa is in the clear. She's fine, she's gonna be fine, and everybody's relieved, and we get to bring her home from the hospital. So Marisa had a little bit of a rough start, and I think that is what makes Marisa the person that she is. Because from that point on, she never quit. She never slowed down, she never stopped. I just have to say, I have to share this. My wonderful mother-in-law, Doreen, calls me a fart and a whirlwind. I slowed down, I'm like a fart and a breeze now. Marisa is a fart in a hurricane. There's no question about it. The girl goes 110 miles an hour, puts everything she can into everything she does, and truly is an inspiration to all of us. And I just can't tell you how much I love Marisa. She is truly that. So that's my Marisa story. Now you know what happened to Marisa, why she is. And she had to put up with Michelle and myself, and that's a disaster. But I just want to really briefly tell you about the first time that I met Chris Klein, because this is truly a great story. I'm not going to tell everything. I'm going to go into the Hello Kitty a little bit, but we're not going to. So Marisa says, it's the end of the ski season. I'm in Tahoe for whatever reason. I was probably told my wife I was working. And Marisa says, hey, I want to bring this guy up, this Klein guy. And I said, really? Now, in all honesty, Marisa, I really only know about one boy. She was a great daughter because she didn't put me through any aggravation with boys. She just crashed every car we had. So she's bringing Klein out to Tahoe for the weekend. Well, something like that. So I go, yeah, great, I want to meet this guy. You got some guy, finally, hey, this is going to be fun. Really? So Marisa and Chris drive up to Tahoe on a Friday afternoon, and I get up there Friday night, and they come in, and we introduce each other. And it's kind of awkward, it's weird, it's like, are you going to sleep in the same room? You know, all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, so then Chris says, well, I'm a snowboarder. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, right, okay. So now it's a ski weekend, and we're going to be hanging back with a snowboard. Klein. Probably not going to be my idea of an ideal weekend. So, anyway, the next day we get up early, we get our stuff on. A very dear friend of mine, Steve Hardy, who's not here tonight, calls me up and says, hey, let's go. Okay, we're all going to go. Klein, you in? I'm in. Let's go. And you in? And my kids all ski, and they're good, and we're all pretty proficient at skiing. So we get Klein out there. Let's start heading up the mountain. So we say, what can you do, Klein? Well, give us a little bit of this. Steve and I look at him. Yeah, well, he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's hanging with us. So that's good. His name's Klein. So we take off. And we decide, we're at Heavenly Valley, by the way. And we decide, listen, Marisa, Chris, Brian can all tell you stories about the backside of Heavenly, back in the Mott Canyon area. It's about a 40% ascent. There's gigantic boulders. There are trees that are growing vertically out of the mountain. And it's double black diamond, and they're serious about that. I mean, it says, you can die. And just to prove the point, a good friend of ours who's an accomplished skier, 2 years prior to that we had took in there, slid 900 feet, dislocated both shoulders, and really was dead by the time he got to the bottom. So we said, let's take Klein. Snowboarder in Mott Canyon. They can't do it. It's impossible. Anyway, end of the story. Wrap it up. We take Klein into Mott. We drop in.
is nasty, it's hairy, it's straight, freaking down. Klein is on it. He's all the way to the bottom. He's committed. I know the whole time he was thinking, this old guy is not going to kick my ass. I'm on it. Marisa's in it. We're down there. We get to the bottom. It beats me up. It does. I mean, I love it, but it beats me up. We get to the bottom. Chris says, let's do it again. His ass. I'm pretty sure his butt was kicked, but he wasn't going to give it. Yeah. So we did. We did it again, and we did it again, and we did it again. And now it was kind of the end of the season. So, because it's the end of the season, there's quite a few parties going on. So we all decided, you know what, Chris, he was it. It was like, come on, this guy. He put up with us. We really tried to kill him. He didn't. He survived it. So we said, let's go celebrate. So we head back up and we head over to the new gondola bar up there at Heavenly, and we start to drink. And I think we were probably drinking setups, Ralphie. And if you're not familiar with the setup, it's a shot of Jaeger and a beer. You can't just drink one, you gotta drink like 400 of them. And the dancing girls were up there, and the angels and everything, and we had a pretty rough night. And then to top it all off, we were invited to go to the ski patrol party, the end of the year ski patrol party. But lo and behold, Chris Klein fell in love with Hello Kitty. Some dude with a Hello Kitty t-shirt, we were hammered, it was the Jaeger talk, and I don't know. But at the end of the day, we didn't make it to the ski patrol party, but some really interesting things happened on the gondola along the way down. I'm not going to share those with you. You can ask Chris about that later at another time. But at the end of the day, that first weekend with Chris proved to me that the guy is committed. He's willing to take the risk. We tried to kill him. It wasn't even a challenge for the guy. He's a whippersnapper. So anyway, from there we've had nothing but great times together. It's been a wonderful thing. I know Marisa is a hurricane, a fart in a hurricane. Chris Klein is that calming force, and those two things are what I think you need to have a strong relationship. Two people that are the same, that doesn't. What works are people that complement each other. People that love each other, people that have loving people, and everybody in this room has to be a loving person because you've all traveled so far. Some of you from across the continent to be here. And for that, we will be ever grateful. So that is all I have to say. I love them both. I couldn't be happier. I do have one more thing I'd like to say, and that is, last night a number of the young ladies asked me, how does it feel to give your daughter away? And I have to be honest, in all sincerity, I'm not giving anything away. I am gaining so much by having Chris and his mom and his dad join us all. We're looking so forward to building a bigger family, and truly, for years and years to come, God bless you both. I want everybody to raise their glass. Love you all. Welcome. God bless you. Thank you, everyone.
we got a couple of dances that we like to do.